Morning, it's the start of day 9 on my 20-pound fast project. Today I weigh 161.2. A little bit later I will do another video for how to get started. No matter where you are, what you're doing right now, just some tips to get started on your fasting protocol. Have a good day. We'll check in later. Here's that bone broth that I made in the crock pot the other day. So you can see that fat is just gonna peel right off of there. And you can either, this is good for your pets, believe it or not. Some people say, you can keep it and use it to fry things in. Animal fat's actually, good for you, but it's a nice clear broth in there. It's gonna be delicious. And that looks like I yielded about 2 quarts. So out of that $7 of bones in the bag, I'll probably get 3 of these pots full. So it's pretty good value too. So the keto mouth is really getting to me today. The end of my tongue is sore and my tongue was just like almost pure white. So I just had to like brush it, and tried some baking soda to brush my teeth with. And I was trying to get that off of there. And it's just really super annoying today. I'm gonna try some, I don't know, some kind of mouthwash or something next, but that's not fun. Keto breath mouth is not fun, but I'm losing weight, so I guess I can deal with it. All right, it's the evening of day 9, and I just absolutely hit a wall. I got so tired. I just didn't feel like I could drag myself back to my chair to do another video or to work anymore. So I had some salt. Actually, I just sprinkled some in my hand and been tasting it a little bit through the last couple of hours. It's not seeming to help. It usually helps, but not today. I don't know if it's because I stayed up way too late last night or it's because I'm trying to do back-to-back on my fasting. I'm not sure. I stayed up till 11 o'clock the last 2 nights in a row, so that could have a lot to do with it. But I'm feeling pretty wiped out right now. But before I finish my day, I have 6 tips for you to make your fasting easier. So let's start. First, stay busy. Just a lot of times you eat because you're bored or because it's the thing to do, and just make a big to-do list and get after it, or something that you've been wanting to do that you haven't done, like get a massage or get a pedicure, go visit a friend that you haven't seen for a while. Just stay busy. Change your routine. Go ahead and schedule some things during your eating times. A walking date with a friend during lunch, maybe. A class at Club Dauntless in the evening instead of dinner. Or maybe you can change your work hours to accommodate, a different type of schedule. Just change up your routine. If there's something that you always do and that you always eat, well, kind of try to scout those out and change it up. Identify and avoid triggers. So for me, this is things like watching TV. I don't know, there's like things that go hand in hand, like, I don't know, like a movie and popcorn, or watching TV and eating your dinner while you're sitting in front of the TV. That's all I can really think of right now. But I'm sure that if you go through your daily routine and your habits, you'll find what are your triggers and try to avoid them. Maybe it's having your favorite snack in the house. Well, get rid of it. Clean out your pantries. Just try to find what makes you want to eat and eat badly and get rid of it and take care of it. Ride the wave. So hunger comes in waves. Just wait it out. You're not going to die. You might think you're going to die, but honestly, it lasts from maybe 5 to 10 minutes. You get that like gurgling or gnawing in your stomach. You just wait it out. And it doesn't keep coming and get stronger and stronger. Actually, it will come and then you ride it out, ride that wave, and then you wait a little while and then another one will come maybe in a few hours. Ride that wave, and as it goes on, they just quit coming. And so it's easy. After a few waves, you've got it down. Salt. Like I tried today. I tried the salt today for fatigue, but licking a little bit of a good quality sea salt when you're feeling like you might crack, that you might want to eat, that is really helpful, has been helpful for me anyway. And mostly, I think this is the biggest one. If you don't find your why, you're going to crack at the first time you go past your refrigerator. Find your why. Why do you want to fast? Why are you trying this out? Is it because you're tired of being a fat, lazy person? Is it because you have, some health problems that you want to try to correct? Is it for spiritual reasons? You've got to find your why. And that why needs to be strong, because fasting is not for the faint of heart. But once you find your why and you just take a hold of it, you'll be unstoppable. So really think about it and really find your why. And it's got to have purpose and it's got to have passion, or you're probably not going to be successful. So find your why for fasting. And that's about all I have for today. I won't be doing anything tomorrow. I have an appointment that'll take me out of town. So should be back Thursday, I guess. But today I'm feeling pretty fatigued. So I don't know if I'm not going to break my fast yet, just because I'm feeling tired, because I'm not going to wimp out like that. The first 2 weeks that I started fasting hardcore, I was very, very tired. And that's another thing we talked about yesterday, is just start where you're at. So if you have never fasted before, you might want to start out slow. Like I said, maybe cut out your snacks and then cut out one meal until you get to 24 hours, till you get to one meal a day. Then go for 36 hours and just kind of keep building your fasting muscle. You might want to just go in with both feet and just do a 48 right off the bat, which is what Cole Robinson at snakediet.com recommends, is doing a 48-hour fast right off the bat and just slaying all your demons in 2 days. It's not for everybody. And some people might have more volatile blood sugar issues and more taxing jobs, different demands that are on your body. Different levels of health are going to require different approaches. So you're just going to have to experiment and find out what's right for you. I know when I started my first 48, because I started on the snake diet, when I decided to get really serious about this, I decided to follow Cole's protocol, which is a 48. And I did my 48, but then I felt like my mental power and my alertness on my fatigue level, it was not optimal enough for me to continue working. And Cole says no coffee. Well, that didn't work for me. So I added in black coffee. At the end of the first week, I decided that just wasn't going to work for me. I couldn't maintain my productivity and my quality in my work. So I added in the black coffee, continued the rest of the same protocol that he has, and then I started improving. My energy levels started coming back up after about 2 weeks, but I did go to bed early quite a bit, and I did I didn't exercise at all until I lost about 45 pounds. And then I started going to classes at the gym. But I know my son, he started trying this too, and he felt like he couldn't do the math that he needed to do at his job. So he was hesitant to try fasting again. But like I said, just play with it. If you're used to caffeine, maybe you need to add the caffeine back in. Maybe one meal a day is going to work for you and you'll still lose weight. But like I said, losing weight is not the only reason that you might want to fast. So this is unique to you. This is all up to you and about what you want to accomplish. So what your fasting goals are. You might add in the tea and coffee. You might stick with an OMAD. Most of the time, people will do better if they do a keto or a low carb type of refeed. I did have a terrible time with all those vegetables that I ate after my 6th day, and I'm going to go with some bone broth, probably some side pork or bacon, and some eggs for my next one. But you might do an OMAD meal, and that might, maybe your 1 meal a day fasting is what's going to work for you, but it's progressive. So if that's better than what you're doing now, then great, more power to you. I don't know if this next 5 days for me is going to be as easy as the last round was. You just got to take it day by day and sometimes even hour by hour and see how it goes. If you're having any health issues that you really think need addressed, like you're going to black out, or I did get dizzy a couple of times early on in the fasting process. Just don't stand up too quickly. But, there are things like that require you to break your fast, and that's okay. Just break your fast, do a small refeed, and continue on. Just keep going. So I will be back on Thursday. I won't have anything out tomorrow. Have a great night, and we'll be back soon.